You are being watched.
Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm.
And we're back for Person of Interest Season 4 continues. Last time, Elias met Dominic.
Yes.
We met the armourer, who was like a fake full guy.
Yeah.
There's a prototype gun. Anthony came out using it. It was so cool.
It was a pretty badass
Yeah,
one.
and we saw Gretchen. I can't remember the actress's name, sorry. But she also, apparently, someone left a comment, thank you very much, that do you remember there was an episode where everyone was like in a psychologist kind of thing? Is it a psychologist, a therapist kind of, like talking to them, but you never saw the person talking to them?
Okay, yeah.
The person talking to Finch was her. It was her voice. It's not the same character, it's just the same actress. Yeah. But, yeah, fun fact. Yeah. Which I can picture her voice now, yeah. So, everyone pretending to be somewhere they're not. What was he up to, Finch? He got a laptop, something installed on her laptop.
Yeah.
She's gonna
to do with Samaritan.
Well, she was gonna go work for Samaritan, maybe. Right, we are on to Season 4, Episode 7, Honour Among Thieves. This aired on the 11th of November 2014, directed by Sylvain White, and written by David Slack.
Who are the thieves?
Honour Among Thieves. Who's the thieves? What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Who knows? What do you reckon?
Could be mob related.
Yeah.
Thieves.
I'm just reminded of Sly Cooper, the game.
Yeah.
Because there's the second one's called, I think it's the second one, Honour Among Thieves, I think. So, yeah. There we go. Well, we shall see.
Yeah.
What do you want to see? Anything particular? Root, yeah.
We didn't get Root last week.
Did we not?
No. Don't think so. I was just thinking about it and I was like, I don't think we did.
I think we did. it's everything's merging.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. Full reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we talk all about it. Let's go. Marathon. It's just so cold. I mean, she has been working with a bad group, right?
A stack of abysmal midterms today.
I feel like that's so
Slightly more time sensitive.
And yet numbers keep coming.
Name.
Is that gunfire?
This ain't good. This ain't good at all. God damn. Oh, I like the way that was shot.
No, this isn't good.
Nice. It's like GTA.
It is.
You're like sure, aren't you, with your driving?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, she's not going to get involved with people that start shooting people, is she?
Yeah.
Get out in time or I walk.
Didn't get out in time.
No.
Sure.
Think we just broke up.
Damn, she got out.
Oh.
Well, that didn't last that long, really, did it?
You got to be more, like, on top of your game, ain't you?
Can't be slacking.
Your getaway car. Hope they can't trace it back to you. Yeah, shame if I had to slap the cuffs on.
It's so weird, isn't it?
A shame for you if you tried.
Oh, I'd like to see it.
Tomas Corolla, international wine dealer.
Make you both want to quit your job.
It's a bit extreme, isn't it? For a bit of wine.
Yeah.
Maybe business isn't his problem. Maybe Fidelity's about to spank him on the end.
Oh, damn.
I'm just trying to identify the threat, John. I can keep an eye on Tomas.
How
I
close
noticed.
is it? Yeah.
Well, what about Finch?
We're all two people now, remember?
I can barely be one person.
Yeah, no.
How well do you think you do this?
I don't have much time.
Then after, you will have the ice creams. Yes? Okay.
I want the ice cream.
Oh,
It's rude!
Did you not notice?
I did think it was a bit familiar.
Nanny, my sixth new identity in 2 weeks.
Damn.
Necessary but exhausting. French Mary Poppins Barbie is the only me that's been any fun.
French.
I'm not sure how the parents would feel if they knew how many people I've killed. So,
Finch is happy about it.
come to this playground and follow your plan. Nicholas Dawson.
Approve a $12 million grant. Jared Wilkins, 2 weeks ago, found a new charity called OTPS.
Which stands for
12 million.
Seems to know.
Damn.
No author, no website.
Why would you fund something?
That money and put a stop to it.
Hold on.
Don't sit down.
That's it.
Well, no.
And now I know why I'm a nanny.
Ah.
Love and share.
She gonna intercept and
You might need some assistance.
smooth.
Yeah, she's like a chameleon. It's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Do you think you do what she does? Like
No,
6
I
people.
can't keep a voice.
No.
Any sign of the threat?
The only thing keeping me awake is his personality.
Indeed.
Noise. Looks a bit
Same
scary.
workman from this morning too.
Yeah, they
What
got
is
gloves on.
happening?
Looking at some kind of a hit squad.
Wait a second. They're all together. Okay.
What is happening?
This is just like GTA, literally.
It is.
I mean, I know GTA didn't make up this sort of stuff, but
Double lives, Finch.
it's literally a hit and run.
And a damn good one.
Honour between thieves.
Among thieves.
Among.
Maybe she has to become among the thieves.
And among us.
Yeah.
In and out in under 10 seconds.
Perhaps you could try not to sound quite so enthused.
It is pretty.
I'm just admiring his technique.
No camera saw Tomas.
So the cops haven't ID'd him yet?
The NYPD
Wow.
is the only agency trying to find the
Yeah, it's kind of weird with him being
Yeah.
there.
highly successful hole in the wall gang.
Bring on the
In
wall.
the past 7 years, Tomas and his team have hit over 50 high-value targets.
Moss is a real bad
go.
boy.
I hope this is good.
Perpetrator.
A guy like this might be willing to kill to take down his next score.
Maybe.
Reese looks so unimpressed.
Yeah.
Marko Yevtich, only member of Tomas's crew to ever get caught. Later, he died in custody under suspicious circumstances.
So maybe Tomas isn't above bumping off one of his own.
Had well-documented issues with authority. And
It's a lovely crew.
has a long history of drug abuse.
Should we turn them over to Interpol and call it a day?
We're here to stop violence. If we move before we know what Tomas is up to, then this whole thing could go sideways.
I mean, yeah, getting them arrested might not stop
Are you
what's going to
trying to
happen.
make me kill you?
Let's try to stay focused on the murder that Mr. We would need to have a man on the inside, or in this case, a woman.
Face. God damn. Go get rid of that woman. Nice. It's so subtle, but
Oh, easy, beer. Trying to smell drugs.
just planted drugs on her.
Let me take a look at your bag.
I've nothing to hide.
Is it going to be like a brick?
Sure about that?
Oh. So they arrest her.
Just like pull out a bong or something like that. Yeah, and just replace her.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tomas has a problem, and you're the solution.
I'll reach out to my criminal contact.
Criminal contacts. Like, this is like a whole different world, you know?
Yeah.
This will be nothing short of a revolution.
I'm in. I've got a murder and
I take it you had no trouble ingratiating yourself.
Sebastian's an angel. Just a little spirit.
There's paint everywhere.
There is. Oh my god.
Any luck finding out what his fraudulent charity is really up to?
Patience. I'll have to give you a timeout.
Okay, we're in. Okay. Oh my. 1 tablet per student. Plan to issue free tablet computers to every elementary school student in the state.
What a jerk.
$1 each. We can give every single child a computer to call their own with educational software.
Software provided by Samaritan.
Yeah, it gives Samaritan a window into every house.
Yeah.
Every child. While Samaritan controls everything they see, learn.
I love the music.
Something just started hacking my phone.
Get out of there now.
How are you and Sebastian getting it?
Well, damn. I don't think she's gonna.
I don't think she'll get a reference from him.
No, yeah, probably not. So he doesn't seem to be doing notorious things, but maybe
The person put
being
in my
used.
hand.
Just been waiting for that all day.
Maybe Shaw's gonna get some action this episode.
Maybe.
And one.
Where?
If I were to call Patty McCann about you,
Probably not. Since Patty died, you can just quit wasting your time
She's
and
done
we
her
can talk
research.
business.
nothing unlocks doors like a beautiful woman.
Oh, he's hot. I mean, not put zip tie.
What the hell are you doing?
I thought I'd help keep an ear on you. And I just couldn't bear it if anyone hurt you.
Oh.
I mean, besides me.
She's It's like throwing her off.
What do you need me for?
I can think of several things.
Subtle.
Now, I'm willing to guess that last night's job was a test.
See, now that was subtle.
Are you ready for another score?
That, not so much.
But I'm not the kind of man who likes to rush.
What's with this sexually charged episode?
A kind of seduction. Hours looking, wanting, turning your target around in your mind.
I love the fact that Root is in her ear for this. It's just great.
Making contact, just to see what will happen.
Root is going to say something.
He's good. A line like that would never work on a trained operative like...
Do you want to get out of here?
Wow.
Now this is sexy.
This is her type of room.
Yeah, this is.
Ooh. The remix is really cool.
Gentlemen, we have a decision to make. Everything about her checks out. There's no way for us to know whether she's working with the police or not.
She kind of looked disappointed when they came in.
Yeah.
The client who hired us is paying $2 million each. Do we trust her and take the score, or do we walk away and get rid of the evidence?
What do you do, Claire? What do you do?
Wow. If please touch her, because
I say let's go for it.
like, do you imagine one of them went for her and she was just like pow pow pow.
She's
The
in
plan's ready to go.
Okay, so when were you planning on doing this?
tonight.
20 minutes.
Jesus, that doesn't seem very well prepared. I mean, maybe they were until
Yeah.
I have some jewelry that costs slightly more than this hotel.
I'd be happy to store your items in the hotel's vault.
Don't suppose I could see this vault first, can I?
Wow, sneaky, sneaky. I love these sort of scenes.
Back up! Now! Now!
Well, damn. It kind of reminded me, do you know in Tenet where they're like scoping out the port, free port?
You really think you can crack that before the cops get here?
Are they just gonna yank it?
They're just
like
gonna yank it through the wall.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
What is this timing? Jesus.
Veterans Day!
Pretty proud of yourself right now.
Wow, damn. That's a pretty impressive plan.
It is.
Maybe pick the save up.
Friction with the concrete, closing the welds.
Let him play. Your work is done.
Is that all she had to do? Just get in there?
Yeah. I think it sounds like an easy job, doesn't it?
Will you do that? Risk prison and...
No. No.
But we can add another grand larceny to our list of accomplishments. The hotel security
It's getting a bit ridiculous.
determine precisely what jewels you've stolen.
Hi, Shaw. How's your date?
It's gonna be inside.
It's gonna be empty.
You reckon? I don't know. Little box. Be really soon.
Why is he shaking?
Something's wrong here, Finch.
The only item in that vault, Yuliana Petrova, a researcher at the CDC.
The CD.
Expert on level 4 infectious diseases. I'm no longer certain that you were stealing jewels.
Do you think?
I'm kind of thinking maybe
Jesus.
this isn't the perpetrator after all, Finch.
Wait, they're leaving it behind?
Did they leave it behind? Oh, was that the Marv virus or something? Or is that redundant? Does the V stand for virus? I don't actually know what it is.
Place is clear, Shaw. 6 years and they just turn on me like...
Any sign of the loot?
Crazy.
talking to?
There was a metal case with Marv.
Marv.
That's gone.
This is very, very bad. MARV, as in Marburg virus. Viral hemorrhagic fever. Mortality rate approaching 90%.
Shit.
Dr. Petrova chose to smuggle them into the U.S.
I think
illegally.
I'd rather they stole gems.
We do not need 10 vials of Marburg floating around the streets of New York City.
90% fatality.
We need to know who they're working for.
Paying those two to kill Tomas is cheaper than paying all three. Well, it is.
Yeah.
It was like, what, really?
Who's your client?
Why should I even trust you?
Saved your life.
I never would have done that if I knew what I was taking.
I need a name.
Anonymous emails, better for everyone if we don't use names. I'm gonna steal those vials back.
And I'm gonna infect him with it.
Yeah?
What do you think?
She's loving this too much. She's having a great time. We've not seen any machine this time, have we? It's all
No.
Samaritan.
State-of-the-art 3D printer. We'll be making all the tablets right here. Just imagine giving one of those to every kid in the state.
He's so excited.
He is.
That's so cool.
Why are you guys putting up cameras?
The governor wants a time lapse.
Or an evil AI wants to keep a close eye on
Yeah.
brainwashers.
Making it that much more difficult to do what we must.
But we'll find a way in.
You gotta steal our identity.
Yep.
Any progress finding the virus, Mr. Reed?
I don't think they're gonna talk. I searched their bodies.
Damn. Oh, I thought he took him out, but
So it would seem that
Don't
Tomas
look
is
like
the
it.
only one that this...
He's just gonna walk away from the dead bodies.
yeah, he can report them later. You know. What is he? A homicide detective?
You wouldn't want to tell me about your friend Tomas, would you?
I've been here since yesterday. I have nothing to do with his death.
The homicide I'm working, it's a double. This is how they settle the check.
Her face changed all of a sudden.
I'd like to be...
$500,000 extra each.
Hey.
Henrik.
Who was a client?
He also knew Tomas wouldn't have done it if he knew what he was stealing.
And he knew for the right price, you three would turn on a friend.
I feel like 500,000 on top of 2 million
Yeah.
isn't like a lot
No.
to betray your friend.
Why are we here?
Yesterday, the client wired money to pay for storage, the oldest and most secure storage facility in New York, housing everything from priceless heirlooms to Renaissance art.
Now it feels like Tenet.
They have never been robbed. They are simply put a fortress.
I said
Still
Fort
need to
Knox.
know
It
the
sounds
client's
basically
name.
the same.
Marco, the partner that died in Prague?
You kill that guy?
I've never killed anyone.
So either he's a really well-preserved corpse, or he's
Revenge.
his own death.
Marco thinks we left him to rot.
My buyer just transferred half the money. We move a bit late.
Feels
You have another problem, Harold.
I'm looking at an operative from the relevant side.
Are you certain? How do you know?
Because I trained him. Devin Grice, Crimson 6 Alpha.
Oh.
Now that Marco has the virus, this whole damn thing just went relevant.
Damn.
Like, is he gonna recognise her?
Oh, well, yeah, of course he will.
Like,
So they're gonna have to do it without.
the Samaritan knows the biological weapon.
feeds online.
Yeah. Oh, this is great.
You ever miss the old
So do they just leave it to the Samaritan operatives and take a step back?
Could do.
Research 2.0.
But then what's Samaritan gonna do with it?
Yeah, that's the
Back
problem.
then, we did the targeting. Think for ourselves. We lit up a
you go.
target. We know why. Instead of numbers to investigate, we just get numbers to kill.
Hitman. Fancy hitman.
We don't get paid to think, Grace. And control what
I've heard this sort of stuff before.
Maybe he'll end up on their side.
I heard Charles lived to fight another
There you go. Like, they literally happened with them two, sure, and,
No good comes of asking questions.
don't question.
Eliminate all
Control.
targets and destroy every last drop of this virus.
He's looking like he's having
The
some
relevant side
doubts.
is taking care of the virus. Perhaps our work here is
Yeah.
done. Any encounter with those operatives could easily escalate into a run-in with Samaritan's agents. Why expose our operation to unnecessary risk?
They're gonna track down everyone involved. He may be a criminal, but he doesn't deserve to die. Isn't that what we're here for? To save his life?
She got a
got
good
you there,
point.
Yeah.
You really want the relevant side to get their hands on that virus?
The only way files get destroyed is to do it ourselves.
Fine, we'll commit your felony. Unfortunately, I have another criminal act to attend to first.
Just adding to the list.
They're just big criminals, really, aren't they?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like,
now
I mean,
we're-
they've always been vigilantes, right?
Let's work,
Basically.
guys.
This guy seems so excited. It generally seems like he's doing something good, but he doesn't know why,
Yeah.
right? Wow. Tricked. He's been tricked. Stupid AI.
Course deviated.
Gate mismatch. Do you see that? So the walk is not the
Yeah.
same. That's insane. Reevaluate identification. Oh, so cool. She gonna do? Take down those cameras?
Yeah.
Take down the whole system, I guess.
Samaritan's blind, Harold.
This is so good. Man.
I'll need about 10 minutes.
All that money spent on this stuff, and what, they're just gonna destroy it, do you reckon?
I got a text offering me $3,000 if I can fix your internet in the next 5 minutes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Ms. Groves, that does not help me concentrate.
That's crazy. Just offering some random guy, like,
I'm about to do something you're not gonna like.
No need, I'm done.
It's the cameras, though. Damn, all that money. I mean, I don't think
They're too good, they are.
Jesus, they're doing like 2 little heists of their own. Like, it's crazy.
I'm in position, Miss Shaw.
Jeez.
God, he's like all over the place. He's never been so active, has he?
He's still got papers to grade. This kind of reminds me of that, do you know the gymnast one where they had to steal the book? I remember. Oh, I love this as well.
We are instructed to eliminate all targets and secure the vial. Turn them over back to a contact already en route.
Contact for whom?
That's need to know, Crimson 6. You acknowledge.
See what I'm talking about, woman? Do you think they're going to see Shaw?
I think he will.
You're not alone.
If you see us, so will they.
I'm looping the security feed.
You've got to work fast to do that. Jesus. It's been a while since we've seen the relevant side, like, doing their stuff, right?
Easy as that.
Yeah.
Please work quickly. The others aren't far behind.
Jeez. It's a hell of a skill, like, even though it's like a bad thing, but...
Now how are those magic fingers gonna open that one?
Why she worded it like that?
Sorry, my friend, but unlike you, I don't leave important things behind. Who better to start a pandemic than 2
don't use that word.
healthy human hosts?
It's right. The relevant side will come and invade the party.
If I had known that you were still...
You know how painful it is to fake your own death? This will be worse.
I hate to trouble you, Miss Shaw, but your counterparts from the relevant side are about to turn this perilous situation into something dangerously chaotic.
This is good, though.
It's alright, yeah. Maybe they actually end up helping.
Now, John.
Oh god, this is...
So we got the police, the relevant,
the non
them, and
this gang.
Assassins with orders to kill.
Just another
Wait,
name.
I don't think that's the police. That's them just being undercover.
Yeah.
Okay. The police are not there. The police are, but they're not.
Yeah. That's so sad. It's not cool. You asked me to do this. Ooh.
Did you shoot him in the head?
Possibly.
We're not bad together.
I don't know. Or just shoot near his head to like.
Maybe. I mean, in this case, I wouldn't blame her if she did. Like,
sure you won't come?
You, me.
How are they going to get out of there?
No pay.
maybe this back
We both
door.
eventually wind up dead. Are you sure you won't stay?
Or is there an exit?
Maybe.
Sean, Mr. Now might be a good time for you to make your exit, too.
They're just a bit of a distraction there.
Yeah. Well, it worked. Must be
Yeah, who
confusing.
the hell are they?
Yeah. It must be like, what is going on? She's just gonna shoot him.
Yes, they got told to.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's
Where's
he?
he? Oh.
But.
Go. Go.
He knows. He because he had those doubts, and he's like, surely Shaw.
He did say Shaw got out.
Yeah.
Whole building's trash, buddy.
This poor guy, man. Like, he did nothing wrong. He was just trying to help.
2 million up in smoke. So no tablets for the kids. Mission accomplished.
Sounds weird, doesn't it?
There was maybe one suspicious line of code.
You really think Samaritan was building those things out of the goodness of its own heart?
When Castro was coming to power in Cuba, the first thing he did was build schools so that the people would love him.
But it opens up a doorway.
Yeah. Makes people trust Samaritan.
It was an absolute good, and we destroyed
So I
it.
said, yes,
I'm not
madness.
sure what we're becoming, Ms. Gross, and it does make me wonder how much wrong are we willing to do in the name of right?
2 wrongs don't make a right.
He's always like flip-flopping, isn't he?
I don't know if he's flip-flopping though. He's always had the same sort of morals.
Yeah, but it's like a flip-flop that he's for, like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to help. And then it dawns on him
what?
The implications.
Yeah.
But it is
Okay,
pretty great finally being able to sneak up on you.
Where's Tamar?
Halfway to Barcelona. There are things I care about here.
That why you came to see me?
No. I need you to translate Finch's instructions on how to use the virus.
This could take all night.
Oh, those looks.
We got new orders and a list of new numbers to take care of itself.
Said they were compromised. Did you see?
Yeah.
Nothing good comes out of asking
I think
questions.
he's about to die. Or she's going to get an order to kill him.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's all like China all over again. Was it China?
Yes, orders. Oh, this is going for a can of worms. Oh, no. Oh. Contracted admin. Oh my god, I got chills. Oh man. This show. Every time I say this show, that's my catchphrase. So that was Honor Among Thieves. What do you think of that?
It was a good one.
Yeah,
it was just
cool.
so like.
Yeah.
It's just everything everywhere.
All at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Really good. Like again, I've seen this probably once before, maybe twice. I think so. It's been a long time, and yeah, like as I was watching it and piecing it together, kind of like Samaritan's doing at the end there. Just
We got Root, like I asked for.
Got Root. We got everyone.
Yeah.
No Bear. Did we see Bear?
Yeah.
We saw Bear.
Fosco had Bear at the hotel.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
trying to sniff the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like thinking about
Yeah.
it, there wasn't much Reese in this episode.
Not a lot. See, I see a lot of complaints from people, like a bunch of complaints from people as the show went on, is that it was less focus on Reese and Finch, and obviously they brought in Shaw and
Yeah.
Root, and people didn't like that. And I'm like, I really still like it.
Like this episode made more sense to be more shore based.
Yeah, because she was in that
Root
underground crime ring.
Reese can't go in an undercover crime ring when he's doubling as a police officer. Like
Yeah. No, he still had his moments. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, no, like
I also like how it kind of set this up so far in advance because of obviously like you go back loads of episodes when she first started working with Romeo and how that's kind of paid off that the job didn't go very well. Like so
she gets in with a new crew.
Like she gets rid of them, but then also Romeo is able to vouch that she's a good person for her to join this crew. Like, this is well done.
Is it coincidental or? No, it's cool. Yeah, it was a good one. What do you think of our number, Thomas?
Do you know what? I feel like I prefer the name Thomas said as Tomas rather than.
Well, it's a different
Thomas.
name technically.
It's the same name. It's just pronounced differently.
It's like saying Claire and Cher are the same.
It's not at all. No, I kind of liked him as a character. It's like you said, he's never killed anyone, and it's such a
what he was doing was still wrong, but he didn't
It's
deserve
such
to
a
die.
fine line, isn't it? Like it's like it's basically the same as them. Like they're not killing people.
No, but yeah, that comes into what Finch was arguing about. Is like, what line are we crossing? Where are we going? What morals can we? Yeah, which I like. It's always been a question of that, and how far will they go? Because I like the whole story of was it Gerard Wilkins? Yeah, him with the tablets and that. Like, because it's got a connection to Samaritan. It's like, wow, he's got to be evil. He's got to be doing something bad. What is this OTPS?
But that's the thing, like Finch said that he looked at the code and there was probably one
suspicious line.
Yeah, but the thing is, the moment, just because there's not a code there now,
it could evolve. It could change.
Yeah, Samaritan could put a code in it in a later date. So
but like he made the comparison to who did he say? Was it Fidel Castro? Was it? He said that like when he got into power, the first thing he did was build schools, good schools, and people would love him. So it's kind of a comparison to Samaritan. Like maybe those tablets were a way to be like, oh, this is a good thing that they're doing. Like, but from Wilkins' perspective, he was just doing a wholly good thing, and like all that work just destroyed. What did you think he was up to? Did you think he was in on it? Did you think?
No, he's probably not in on it. He's just a
I kind of like how we got two heists with like that and with the number.
It's when Finch was like, I've got to go do my own criminal thing.
Yeah. I've got other felonies to commit. But no, really cool. Yeah. What do you think? It felt like a quite sexually charged this episode
that whole
with the
Tomas and
and Shaw. Yeah, but then I don't know if she seemed. Well, at first she was like, "Let's take it slow," and then like when he started talking more, because like even I love Root on the other end. It's like subtle.
Time,
That's not so subtle. Yeah. But then she was like, "Do you want to get out of here?" And then he just shows her the room.
The plans.
And then she was like,
"When's
"This
this
is my
happening?"
kind of room." Yeah, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
She's like, "This is my kind of room." And then the two guys turn up and she looks so disappointed. It was really funny.
But yeah, so he's working with two other guys.
What did you think they were stealing? Did you think it was just jewels? What?
Yeah, I thought it was just jewels.
I think that would be too simple. We've had sort of that story before, just stealing for someone for the sake of it.
But it turned out to be
Marv. Well, Marv-V is what it is. Because that's what I said. I said the Marv virus, and I was like, wait, does V stand for virus? Is that like redundant? And it did. It was the Marburg virus, was it?
Yeah, 90% immortality rate.
Yeah, crazy. Immortality.
Immortality rate.
I'm immortal! Is it mortality rate? Yeah.
Mortality. Oh dear.
Yeah, really cool concept. I like it.
Yeah.
But obviously he wouldn't have stolen if he knew. And
Yeah,
then it was
I like
connected to
that
the
fact.
guy he killed, who he didn't.
Well, no, that they left for dead.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's
He
like
got
he
caught.
knew that he wouldn't go through with it if he knew what it was, so he
Turned out to be
gave
a
them
whole trap.
$500,000 to the other three.
Which I said
Kill
didn't
him.
seem like because they were getting $2 million each, right?
Yeah.
And then an extra $500,000, I'd be like, no, I'm alright. I'll take the $2 million and just steal it. Like, yeah, seems a bit to murder someone. Like, bit crazy, but yeah, there you go. No, yeah, it was a more shore-focused one, which we've had before in the past, where we got more of a backstory. But yeah, and I like how it tied into the relevant side.
Yes, so we
which
got
was really
the relevant
cool.
side again, which was a bit awkward when it turned out Shaw trained the person. I knew
Yeah,
they were going to
yeah.
run into each other
Oh,
when
yeah.
it was some
Yeah, no, it's really cool. We haven't heard from the relevant since.
No.
Like, we haven't seen Control. We haven't
No.
seen any of that since. It's
Since
kind of
the
taken a backseat to Samaritan itself.
court case sort of thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. That was the last time. Yeah. It's taken a backseat to the whole Samaritan story. Which,
But it was interesting because you could see him as well starting to question, like, before we'd be given a number and we would do the research and we would know why we were taking down this
Yeah.
person. Now we just get a
Order to
number and order to kill.
That's
Like,
it. Of course you're going to want to question
And I feel
it.
like there is a, like, however much, to have a job where your task is basically to
Yeah.
assassinate people, like, it takes a whole nother level of person to be able to, like,
It's a bit-
disconnect and,
Yeah,
like,
well,
but
like there are people who they're hired to kill. It's like
Yeah.
Hitman, like, but that's not exactly what they were. Is what he's saying. Like,
Yeah.
it's changed.
But I imagine, like, part of the process of actually processing the fact that you're going through and killing people randomly, that is that you know why you're killing them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm killing this person because they've stolen a virus
Yeah,
that could
yeah.
kill the whole bloody
Yeah.
country. Then you're like, okay, I'm going to kill him because that's a good reason.
It made it all the much worse as well, though, when he got new orders to keep the virus and just
Yeah.
kill anyone who got into contact with
Yeah.
it. Because then you're like, wow, now what is this?
Yeah, it must be like sort of like a coping mechanism for them to be like, okay, we're killing this person because they've done this.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've just been told kill this person, you're kind of like, but why?
Yeah. Which I think is kind of in comparison to Samaritan agents. That's kind of what it seems like
Yeah.
they're trained. They're just like, do the orders no
Yeah.
matter what. It doesn't
They're
matter.
just
I'm
like
not going to
robots.
question. Yeah. Well, exactly. I said she moved like a robot.
Sentient beings. Sentient beings?
Sentient.
Is there?
Yeah. So no, really cool. I love how. Obviously they. I thought.
There's such a long pause there.
No, yeah, I was gonna say like, but then I thought another bit. I thought someone was gonna get that needle in him. I thought the bad guy was like.
I thought Tomas was.
That would have been a bit, yeah. But then it could create a pandemic, like could
I think
spread
it's
really
because
easily, right?
you saw that. Well, it wouldn't straight away, would it?
I guess.
But
not,
I feel like because of that connection that him and Shaw were starting to have, I thought, hang on a second, is he going to get
sacrificed?
like,
yeah.
you know that moment? You're like, oh god.
Yeah.
Because Shaw can't have anything. Basically, is what I've learned through this.
I guess not. But
She's got room.
Yeah, yeah. What was her partner's name? I can't even remember. It began with a C. Cole.
Cole, yeah.
Yeah, it was Cole, right? Yeah. So.
I feel bad for the other guy now though, because Samaritan came up with compromise.
Oh, that was so good. I knew they were, obviously I kind of remembered, but yeah, them seeing each other was so good. He's like, what the hell? And then saw her with it, and he's like, okay, I could trust Shaw with this out of anyone. I feel like she has the same motivation and morals as me. Yeah. But then, that camera shot is so good. But and then it goes, and then it's like contacting admin, trying to work out who it is.
Puts Shaw into danger.
Yeah, which puts all of them into danger.
Yeah.
Like, because then they'll be like, who she contacted, what's going on. So what do you reckon's going to come from that?
I don't know, but this could be brewing for a storm.
The storm is good. Yeah. Could be crazy. Well, what do you reckon? Do you reckon they'll get found out?
Maybe.
When will they get found out?
To be honest, all they've got to do is show, like, if...
Greer? Never fear, Greer is here.
Yeah, I was trying to remember your right name, but I forgot. Greer. Like, if Greer sees that, Greer's going to know.
Well,
instantly. But it's if Greer sees it.
I'm sure they're probably aware of what, like, the agents are probably being told what they look like as well.
Yeah.
Have they had contact with... They must have had contact with other Samaritan agents. I mean, John definitely has. Because remember him and Stanton had contact, so... Yeah, no, crazy. We'll see.
I loved the bit at the end as well of, like, there was just the big shootout at the end where I was like, wait a second, so we've got the police, the relevant, the mob,
but it was the police not being police. And
and then you've got Shaw in that. And then I was like, hang on a second, they're not even here as police. They're here just undercover, like, trying to make a diversion. And then they're like, the police is on the way. I'm like, so the police aren't here, but the police are here, but the police aren't here.
I love Fusco's like, who are these people? He's like, government agents. He's like, oh, why it's not cool you get me involved like this. Yeah, Fusco's great. And obviously, like, he's in interrogation with the woman was pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, we got a bit of Reese doing police things, I guess. Yeah. So, but again, like, I think it goes into the argument of like this was a thing throughout Breaking Bad, where it's like there's a lot of slower moments. You can't have Reese being badass, kicking ass every episode, every time.
He's also meant to be an undercover cop.
Yeah.
Well, he's meant to be a cop.
Yes.
Like,
but,
it made sense with this episode it being short.
Yeah, exactly. And I still enjoy watching. Reese doing his thing. But I love the whole Finch doing the breaking in and sabotaging the tablets, and then getting back and like, oh, we got to do this now, and that guy turning up like, oh, I got an email saying for $3,000. I just think you're in it. It's crazy. Yeah. The way Samaritan worked. I love that how it worked out. It wasn't her as well. It's like deviant behaviour, like it's going the wrong way. Oh wait, the walk isn't the same. It reminds me of Mission Impossible. Do you remember where he had to go through that scanner and copy his walk? Yeah, so cool.
I was just going to say the bit when they were in their little like bat cave. You can call it bat cave. And Finch was talking to Shaw about something, and then Reese was just in the background, and didn't he go like,
she's got you there?
Yeah, like, it was just that moment where you're like...
It was the bit where she said like he doesn't deserve to die. Isn't that the whole reason we started this?
Because it's like I highlighted as well during this that I was like, wait, if the relevant's on it, surely the relevant
will just kill.
Will get the stuff and like,
oh, they'll do their job. Yeah.
They don't need to do it anymore.
But then, like Shaw said, is like, well, but then they'll kill anyone who got into contact with it. So,
but are you happy to not know where the virus is going?
Yeah, exactly. Craziness.
And like she said, like, we know Samaritan will kill anyone.
Yeah, who gets into contact. Involved. Yeah. So. There we go. Yeah.
So Tomas's life is still in danger, but from Samaritan rather than whoever this is.
Yeah. Yeah, I love seeing Root do all I do. Like, she's had 6 different identities. She was a nanny, and she was like
6 identities in 2 weeks. Like,
that's madness. Yeah, it's like crazy thinking they have to do 2 identities.
Yeah.
And now like she's just changing out. But yeah, I was going to mention a few times the soundtrack as well. There's some cool remixes there. I know you say you don't notice music as much, but yeah, there's bits where it's like, oh, there's the Samaritan theme, the notes. Yeah. yeah, there we go. Anything else you want to say about Honor Among Thieves?
Do you know what
Good
really
episode.
does like terrify me somewhat at times?
What's that?
That there is just vials of viruses
Yeah.
in the world.
I mean, well, yeah. Well, that, yeah.
Like, it's out
Yeah.
there. Like, all it does have to do is get into the wrong hands.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like...
Well, that's why those places have to be so lock and
Yeah.
key. Like,
But
so...
it's terrifying.
Yeah. It can... Any little mistake can
Yeah.
cause a pandemic. Like, yeah. There you go. Yeah, that was Honor Among Thieves. Really enjoyed it. Will the Samaritans find out Shaw's face? Will it see it? Will it work it out? Who knows? But because then it can piece together. Be like, wait, this guy knows her. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what? Yeah. So,
I generally... I don't know.
where do you think this series is leading to?
I feel like there could be an episode where his number comes up, but I don't... Aren't they like undercover though, so they don't really have numbers? But John had a number, didn't he?
They must
yeah,
have
they
numbers.
have numbers.
Yeah, they must. Yeah.
Like their alternative identities came
Yeah.
up, didn't it?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm wondering if his number's going to come up. And then
Who's?
it's the one that she
The
trained.
agent. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Devon, I
Shaw's
think
gonna
his
be
name
like,
was,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Devon Grace or something like that, I think. Yeah. So.
I feel like his number's going to come up. And she's going to have to save him.
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. We'll be back in a week's time for some more Person of Interest. Yeah, we've got like quite a few episodes left, but we're getting through it. 14 episodes, something like that, 15. Yeah. Exciting times. No real Samaritan this time.
Just the machine.
Well,
like-
just seeing it from
Yeah.
Samaritan's
We had no
perspective.
machine.
I like that you get the different perspectives of it.
Yeah.
It's pretty
We
interesting.
don't even know if Finch has spoken to the machine yet.
No.
Because...
I mean, he's clearly like he had some plan last time.
Yeah.
and so was that machine related or
Maybe, but
I like
remember
bit
that
with
he looked saying, we need to talk.
I like that bit with Shaw where she was like, I know it sounded all you can't hear the machine, but at least I could sneak up on you.
Yeah.
And their little look at the end, they're like, it
Yeah.
might take all
All
night.
right. Oh, no.
What do you think of this?
But, I feel like it's good that there's so much like secrecy between like what's going on here.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm just like, what is going on? But then I
Tell
get
me.
that it's that sort of like
Yeah.
mystery.
Yeah. So there we go. We'll be back in a week's time. See you then. Otherwise, more of our regular shows, The Office, Always Sunny, next. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.